We're one of 4 teams fighting for the final playoff spot in the East. Harris and Al Horford with Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and Josh Go here. Nice crowd on this night before Christmas. Malloy will make the throw. Embiid and Thon jump it up. First, they work in front of the Piston hoop. Tobias Harris down the lane, little floater, fills it up. Top side, Tony Snell. Bounce to Thon Maker, lays it up, lays it in. Horford deep to Simmons. Jump hook, yes. Simmons, top side to Al Horford. Deep bounce to Embiid, that ought to be easy. Hooks and hits. This to Blake against Horford, clocks at 4. The turn and gun goes for Blake. Shovels to Simmons. Simmons won't stop, takes it all the way inside. Lobs in the direction of Blake. It's tapped to him. Speed for 3, and it's through. Tobias to the lane. Almost lost it, turns, fires it. Gives to Derrick Rose, clock at 6. Derrick to the lane, Derrick to the rim. Half hook on the... He's stuck on Blake Griffin right now. See, Mikhailuk delivers, changes already. Tobias Harris from Simmons. Drains it from
basket, jump hooks, layups, twisters, you name it.
Tobias Harris from the other side flipped away to Tobias. Simmons to Horford for a dunk. And Ennis with a rebound. To the driving Ben Simmons, who lays it in.
They've got to get help from others rebounding that basketball.
Markieff from the corner at 7. 2 big-time guys, his former teammates. Behind the back bounce, Rose to Tony Snell. Derrick gets to the elbow, open for a moment, misses. Tap won't go. Andre hooks on it.
For getting an opportunity to perform.
Next Michigan star Trey Burke off the bench now for Philly.
He has been a different player.
Said he could be so much better. He said, you're probably right. Corner bounce for Ennis. Missed on the long gun. Rebound Embiid and a jam.
Unannounced, but right there for the carom and the finish.
Trey Burke shot. Won't. Andre gives Embiid, puts it down, gets to the basket, got his own dance. Langston Galloway and Andre for the Pistons. Andre into Embiid, hooks and hits. Andre with Embiid out to play him. Takes it into him. In and out. Lobs it over Derrick to Embiid. Spins to the basket for a score.
Big fella, you're not going to get a whole lot of help.
Andre, cross-court heave for Trey Burke. Baseline it goes. And knocked. Derrick Rose off penetration. Markieff Morris for 3. Trying to work against Dre. Puts it down, bounces it inside, and Richardson's able to score. Andre. Distance quickly to Svi for 3, and it's through. Gives it up to Markieff Morris. Markieff with an up fake and a fall away, filled it up, beat. Horford backs in. Got himself in good position, missed it, but Simmons tapped the basketball. Frazier gives it back to Svi, inside for Dre.
He then caught a trailing Andre wide open.
Horford's pass goes down deep by him. Blake Griffin's back, got it to him in the corner, missed it, got his own rebound. Inside shot block, gets a screen from Simmons. Topside Horford, clock still running at 4. Horford fires it. Simmons to the lane. Simmons with a half hook, no, tapped up and Tim Frazier cross courts to Tony Snell. And he triples. Tobias against Blake Griffin. Drives him to the basket and scores.
Philly gets it up the floor quickly.
And Horford's open and drains it. Still 52-44 Philly. 3 to play in the half. Sixers lob it inside. Away, Pistons need to be careful here. And a lob to Tobias Harris. He knew.
And the corkscrew finish by Simmons. Both improbable makes for the 76ers back-to-back.
Simmons to Korkmaz. Room in the paint to score, and he does. Andre screens for Derrick Rose. Derrick over Embiid, makes it looking Langston Galloway. Ennis fakes the pass, dishes it deep, and Scott able to finish and misses the three to Andre. Whips it way up the court to Derrick Rose, quickly off the square.
That matchup.
Blake Griffin looking for a shot, lobs it inside for Dre, got him a dunk. Big crowd on hand as Andre takes it big. Tobias Harris against Fee. Tobias with a step back gun, it goes.
Respect that. I didn't think he looked at the basket enough in the first half. Good shot by Tim Frazier.
Tim Frazier with an Andre screen, fires again, fills it up again. Blake Griffin touches it to Frazier, fires again, fills it again. Tobias backs in on Fee, turns, fires, fills it up. 15 off the bench. Tobias Harris with a just over 7.5 to play in the third. Simmons all the way to the rack, stretched out that to the lane. Outside for Svi, got behind the long line and tripled. Has it missed in 4 tries behind the long line. Philly to Tobias Harris.
Morning in practice.
Langston Galloway lobs it to him, touches it up and in. Korkmaz goes to the floor for it. Pushes it out for Blake Griffin, but it squirts ahead, and Korkmaz Tobias with a rebound. Nice dish inside to Simmons. Missed once, missed again. He won't miss the third time. Away by Svi, scooped up by Markeith. 2-on-1 with Christian Wood. Lobs and a flying Embiid and Richardson for Philadelphia. And the lob goes inside to Derrick Rose and Langston Galloway. In the backcourt for the Pistons. Lob inside. Derrick to Chris Langston to the floor for it. After Richardson slipped, Derrick Rose, great bounce to Dre for a dunk. Simmons, topside Mike Scott. Time for the shot. Down it goes to the lane. Tried to give it back to Dre. Ball got away. Korkmaz down the lane. Some get a steal. Korkmaz with a shot. Look out, it's down from downtown with just over a minute to play in the third. Tony Snell for 3. In the third quarter. Richardson fires topside and calling a play. We're down to 3 seconds. 2. Derrick Rose. Never 6 Philadelphia. They'll go to Embiid against Andre. Ennis misses on the follow. Derrick Rose looking way up for Dre. Dunks. Embiid against Dre. Shot clock running out. Joel Embiid. Langston Galloway overplayed by Ennis. Baseline of Derrick Rose. Great looking. Trey Burke gives it up to Richardson. Corner feed Ennis and he triples.
Basketball through the first 3 quarters.
Tobias Harris in the ball game for Philly. Markeith Morris gives it back, and now Andre drives it inside. They get a pick. Gives it up to Langston Galloway. Shot won't fall. Dre follows, fills it up. Almost tried again. Now he'll bounce it in the paint to Simmons. Deep to Tobias Harris. He's got all this. Does not get to Blake Griffin. Korkmaz in the air. Double clutch scoops in with Andre caught on him. Penetrates, goes to Korkmaz in the corner. Derrick gets to the lane, gets to the basket. Double clutches, lays it up. Richardson gets a Horford screen. Jumper topside, yes. But he's played well, give him credit. Against Embiid, Simmons with a drive and a deuce. Simmons with a shot, won't drop, got his own rebound. And Tobias Harris for a long gun, it goes. Still has it. To the basket, strong. Blake Griffin heads for the able to score. Raul Neto on the court as well for Philly.